I had a motion by the supervisor, seconded by Councilor Tarwacki to close the executive session, return to open session, and we do not have any items of outstanding business.
This is our public input portion of our meeting. Just would like to remind everyone there's 1 3-minute limit per speaker. Is there anyone who'd like to address the board? Give your name and address, please.
To Murphy Knoll Road. Thank you for the privilege of being able to speak. I went to the planning board on Wednesday, December 3rd. There was SAI hotels in the corner of 31 and 11. I brought up the traffic study, DOT highway work permit, and the break and access permit. And they looked at me as if I was from a foreign planet. And I thought to myself, I wonder why. And I wondered what the board thought about that Route 31 traffic and the new hotel there.
Well, the traffic is basically the same as it has been. The state says they're going to fix it in the future. I don't know that much about the hotel. I haven't really seen that much on it. All I know is there's a proposal for one, that's about it.
Do you think that that corridor can take that traffic?
If it's set up correctly, I'm sure it can. That's a determination that the state's going to have to help us with. There's been a lot of, and I'll use the Part E property for an example. There's been a piece, there's people that want to buy that for a hotel, and the state's been giving them all kinds of questions and answers and everything else and hoops to jump through. So they're definitely going to get involved with it. You know, there's no doubt in my mind.
I just wondered what the board thought. Are you for or against it with more traffic there?
I'm for any type of economic development within the town of Cicero.
Even at the expense of the citizens already here with the traffic?
And I believe that the traffic issues are going to be taken care of because the state DOT has assured me that they're going to be working on it in the next 4 to 5 years. But they're $20 million or whatever they talked about, 25 million.
So for 4 to 5 years, we all sit in traffic there?
I don't believe it's going to be as bad as you think it is.
It already is that bad, sir.
Wow, that's just a matter of opinion.
We differ in opinions very often. One quick question. At the last meeting, you talked about a PUD. No, I think it was November 6th, 2008, page 25. Mr. Buzinski stated, we can change things on a daily basis in a PUD and then refer to the planning board to fine-tune it. Can you explain to me how the public's interests are protected with a PUD when they can change it by the minute, sir?
Maybe I shouldn't have used the word minute, maybe I should have used the meeting to meeting. Why you have a PUD is because as you go through the process, if somebody finds out there's some kind of a problem, they can bring it back to us, ask us for our opinion, and we refer it back to the planning board and go forward.
What exactly is a PUD?
Plan unit development.
Plan unit development. Where did that evolve from?
I have no idea. It's been something that's been in existence for an extended period of time. I have no idea where it came from.
Okay, so if you can have an evolutionary process that you can change by the day or the meeting or whatever, how is the public supposed to be able to keep up with that, those changes?
Because any time that it comes up, the public will be here sitting right here where you are tonight, listening to the conversation that we have about it.
I've never heard you bring up PUD here.
Never had.
Where's the last time we had a PUD before? We had.
So the campus was it, the Cicero Commons was the initiation of the PUD.
I think there may have been others,
Before that?
possibly.
Heather keeps saying no, before that? No?
The mechanism to create PUDs is currently in your town zoning ordinance, and I believe there have been additional PUDs created in the town prior to the commons.
Some.
I don't think that there have been any since the commons.
No.
Can I ask the zoning officer, if I came into your office, would you explain to me where these PUDs are? Without a foil and all that other stuff?
I can. I don't know if I know all of them, but I can point out some. They're on the zoning map.
So you wouldn't mind going over that with me?
I can show you.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and have a good evening.
Anyone else would like to address the board?